I think that I'm one of the best rappers in the game right now. Oh man, Designer, I love Designer, by the way. I still love him to this day, little bro for real, you know. Just things happen, you know, in a relationship, things don't always go the way you want them to go. And you know, it's that simple, man. You know, he had a vision, I had a vision, and you know, we had different visions. And what happens is sometimes you just clash. But again, we patching that up though. We patched it up, we good. Do I anticipate me and him getting back together and doing something? Of course. I don't even think, I know it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time, you know? It's just, you know, time heals all wounds, so it's gonna happen for sure. That's my dog, love him to death. Oh man, how did I end up being the only rapper on Eminem's Revival? Revival. Eminem gave, Paul Rosenberg called my manager, like, hey, listen, Eminem wants Phresher on this last song that he needs to complete the last song of his project. He wants Phresher. And that's all she wrote, you know? Eminem had two of his boys, they flew in, we was in the studio. They actually, you know, they played what Eminem wanted me to say, and got in the booth and I did what I had to do. Then, you know, I added my sauce at the end, you know, the singing, 100 of you, yeah. You know, that's old me, you know, I had to, you know, dress it up for the icing on the cake. So, and then they asked me for a verse. After I did the hook, they asked for a verse. So that was a whole nother, you know, it took a little hour to write that. I was excited, man, about, you know, adrenaline rushing. And we got it done, you know. Spoke to Eminem the next day, like, yo, you killed it, da, da, da. That was ultimate, you know, and on the project. Yeah, my creative process, when it's time to get in the studio, basically, we throw the beat on, you know, and I'm just tackling ideas, you know. I want to with the topic first. I want to have a topic, I want to have a main idea. Once I got the main idea, we just elaborating on it, you know. I do hooks first. You know, obviously this day and age, that's what people care about. So I do the hooks and then we got the verses. The verses is the supporting details. It's like the way you do an essay. That's the way I write my music, you know. Main idea first, which is the hook, and then I just do the verses, which is supporting details. And my new project entitled PH, man, it's crazy, man. And it's, you know, 15 songs full of energy. You know, that roller coaster, you know, it's all about that roller coaster ride, you know, just be able to just get on that ride and we're gonna go up, we're gonna go down, we're gonna go fast, we're gonna go slow. And so I'm excited about this project, man. I'm a fan of music, you understand? I'm like, listen, I don't listen to me as much as I listen to other artists. I wanna hear what everybody's doing. So when I hear something that gets me going, hey, listen, I want you on the project because I'm a fan of music first. You understand? I'm a fan of music first, and I respect music enough to know that it's a collaborative process. You understand? It's great when you get together and you make these records because these three is so many personalities. You understand? First of all, I got two personalities. You understand? I'm angry man, I'm hype man, and then you have then his character. I feel like the more character that you have on a record, it makes the record like more awesome. You know? That's why Khaled has so much success with his records. You know? So I just try to keep a DJ's approach of, you know, spreading that love, and it comes back, man, it comes back. Who gets me going, man? Drizzy. I think Drizzy just, the way he, you know, jumps back and forth in genres and you know, sing and rap and everything, he just does it for me. Like, Drizzy gets me going. Drake, Wayne, Eminem and Jay don't count, like in my age, like God, you don't really you put them in this category. But but Drizzy gets me going the most, man. I think he's like the dopest artist, you know, besides myself. Being a father is everything to me, everything. Nothing's more important than being a father, you know. And again, like I said, my kids are the reasons that I don't quit, I don't walk away from this game or walk away from anything. You understand? I gotta keep going because I gotta continue to provide for them. Like I said, when you have mouths to feed, it's a whole different focus. You know, so I take a lot of pride in that, you know, and being an entrepreneur, same thing, you know, being an entrepreneur protects these kids, you know what I'm saying? This is how I feed my kids, so it goes hand in hand. The minute I slack on being an entrepreneur, the minute I start feeding these kids, you know, and you'll hear that on a record I got called Teamwork, you know, I said, gotta feed my only son. Gotta feed my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Way more than anything I ever bought her. Any and every try, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. You know what I'm saying? No time to bother, don't even bother. Over your head of my kids ever bothered. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I shedded some tears when I wrote this shit. Be hearing this out and when notices. Can't let them evict me, no notices. Skirt off the light, you feel me? Leave your heart at home is my most important lesson I learned. You know, when you're doing business, man, you know, it's hard to I'm a dude that I love hard, you know, like if we say we gonna do something, we gonna get this money together, you know, it's like I love you and I let that interfere with the business, you know, because I'm out here all love and you out here all business. It don't work like that, you know. So the main thing I learned this year was leave your heart at home. You know, leave your heart at home with your family. I'm a student of the game, you understand? Which makes me nosy. I want to know what's going on. I want to know your tactics. I want to know so maybe I can, you know, implement it into my system. You get what I'm saying? That's what it's about, collecting that data and using it to get the ultimate W. Yo, Source 360 was amazing last year, man. The love was just, man, again, like I said, I love the Source, period. You feel me? Growing up and just, you know, just being and seeing all the rappers on the Source, and then when you finally get your chance to participate in anything with the Source, you do it. You get what I'm saying? So that was amazing, man. Nothing but love shown by the Source and everybody. You know, I came in there real deep. It was Brooklyn in there heavy. You feel me? So, you know, it was amazing, man. We had fun. It's your boy, Phresher with a PH. You already know. Look out for that project entitled PH, dropping in April. You better download it, you hear me? You better download this project, you hear me? One of the best projects this year, I promise you. I stand on it. PH, Penthouse.
Gotta hit them up. One phone call, they gon' send it out. Anything but Phresher.